You ever been scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter feed and felt something that you weren't really living the life that you wish you were? Well, I definitely have. My name is Eli Neal, and today I'm going to inform you guys about the effects of social media on mental health. This topic relates to everybody in this class because we've all been through this at some point. We all use social media for the most part, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. So personally, me, I have a minor in psychology, and this is a subject that I've written a lot about and researched a lot about, and it's very interesting to me. And throughout this, I'm going to give you guys a lot of points on how it affects us and the people around us. So as kids grow up, they change from needing their parents' approval to needing the approval of their peers. So this can become a problem when there's hundreds of peers that can be seen at once, which creates a large sense of needing approval versus only needing like the approval of your two parents or like one or two best friends you had before you went through adolescence. And now you have this new social media thing. So according to a study done at a Queen hospital, to boost self-esteem and feel a sense of belonging in their social circles, people post content with the hope of receiving positive feedback. Which this can become a problem because the potential of having a future reward from likes showing up on your phone and that really cool big number, which increases the dopamine in your brain. People constantly will be checking their social media, which distracts you from the world around you. And people can oftentimes confuse this real world versus fake world. And that can become really devastating their self esteem as you'll be constantly wondering why this person has more likes or this person has more shares or whatever than you do. But in reality, there's a lot more that goes into this than people realize. Like what time of day it's posted, um, because like Instagram and Facebook had a lot of different algorithms and ads and stuff like that. And these short-term rewards have created a new phenomenon that's been going on that has been shown to increase anxiety depression levels. This is known as FOMO, or the fear of missing out. So according to the Center for Mental Health, fear of missing out has been linked to intensive social media use and is associated with lower mood and life satisfaction. Online platforms can also have the potential to damage mental well-being through promoting unreasonable expectations. So the constant seeing of other people online living this crazy life can make us think lesser about ourselves. We don't have as many friends or as cool a car, or parents don't have as much money for us to go and travel and go on these amazing trips. Um, and so it also can decrease self-image as there's these new body-altering apps that people will use and post that'll make like Facetune, make their face look prettier, which creates a like higher possible standard of beauty, which just doesn't really exist, which can be really difficult for people because now there's an unattainable level of beauty. How can you get there when it really doesn't exist? Which has now made way to a huge increase in cyberbullying. So it's more easier than ever for people to just make really mean comments online because you can just hide behind um, like your phone and just type things with an alias that no one knows who you really are. According to the Pew Research Center, there was a survey of teens that said 1 in 6 teenagers have experienced at least one of 6 different forms of abusive behavior online, including name calling, spreading false rumors, receiving unsolicited images, and physical threats. Personally, I've seen this happen by some of my siblings, especially my sister. She's gotten really mean, like comments on her TikToks and stuff like that. And the problem is my mom didn't really know what was going on. And I think that's a huge problem with it, is that we really need to increase awareness of what's going on and help these kids that are struggling with cyberbullying. Their parents need to be more aware of this, and we all need to be more aware of it and help, mitigate it. Um, so yeah, to conclude, I've told you guys a lot of important facts and points in the involvement of social media and mental health. Something we've all struggled with at some point in our lives, and it's important to understand the dangers of this. And I hope you've all learned a lot from this, and you can take what I've told you in your everyday lives. And here's all my sources. Thank you guys so much for watching.